Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Warpaint. I'm Tara Michelle, and today we are doing July favorites. I am super excited to be moving into fall. I feel like it's not even close. What am I talking about? In LA, it's so hot right now. But I'm like excited about fall colors, and I feel like July's over and August we're getting a little bit closer, but we're still having a lot of fun with summer stuff. So what have I been loving this month, and what is on my lips, girl? I don't have the little containers. I already put them in my purse. It is Too Faced Child Star with their lip injection glossy one and Angel Kisses over top. I've worn this combination in several videos. I apologize, but I just really like it, and that's just what I was wearing today. So I want to talk about some of my July favorites for sure, and we're going to start kind of with the bases of things that I've been loving. So for primers, I'm on the fence about this, and I don't want to say it's like 100% one of my favorites, but it's definitely been fun to incorporate within my routine for foundation. So I've been using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. This is a really different kind of primer for me, and I almost feel like I have to put a primer over top. But what I like about it is it reminds me kind of like argan oil, where it's really nourishing for your skin, and they also recommend to use it day and night, so it's just not when you're applying your foundation. It does set your skin up really well for foundation, however, if you do use it alone. But I tend to use this one, and then I don't see my other one. Okay, hold on one second, it's down here. I tend to use this one, and then I put over the Becca priming filter over top of it because I really like the luminosity that this one gives. But I do like this one. Like, I like it by itself, but it's not 100% my favorite, but it's something that I've been using a lot this month. I went to a Smashbox event that was held by Ipsy OS this month, and that's where I got this photo finish primer. So I'm kind of still testing it, but I have really like favored it. You know, when I use it, I like it. So I wanted to mention it, but I definitely love this. This is one of my favorites, the Becca priming filter. It's so beautiful. When I'm not using it, or like if I use a different primer, I'm like, oh, I really want to use my Becca one. So I definitely recommend that one if you have dry skin or you really are looking for luminosity. As far as foundations go, I would mention it, but it's always the same. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation is my all-time favorite right now. I'm in the shade Natural Beige. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Okay, so after all of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about this. This is still one of my favorites, and I know I've mentioned it before. It is the original RCMA powder, the translucent powder. This powder is really, really good, guys, so I'll link it in the description box if I can find it. Usually it is out of stock everywhere. I wasn't sure. I felt like I was using a lot of this, but now that I've used it every day, I really see that, you know, I'm not overusing it or anything like that, or it's not running out quickly, I should say. So I definitely recommend this. And then for the price point, it really, really works. It works back for not flashing back on you in photographs, so it is good, girl. The only time I use my Laura Mercier A setting powder is when I set under my eyes if I feel like the concealer is too light for my skin, and the Laura Mercier A kind of acts as like a beige like setting powder that kind of tones it down. So that's what I've been using. So now I'm going to talk about some Tarte products. Holy guacamole. Tarte sent me some PR, and I was just like jumping up and down in my house. So happy. These are amazing. So they sent me all their nude blushes. I don't have all of them here. I actually just did a shot over on Instagram, if you haven't seen it, of my entire blush collection, which included these. These nude blushes are amazing. You're going to be able to find your shade within the range of them. So I have like Risque, Sensual, and Exposed. They're so amazing, and they just hold up like every one of their blushes does. For the 16-hour blushes. Today I'm wearing Exposed. That one is really universal. A lot of people wear it, but you can go within the line of these and really find your shade, so I definitely recommend checking those out. Another thing I just about died over is their highlighter. I have it over here. I'm wearing it today. This is the Exposed highlight. So obviously, like, Exposed is this universal amazing blush. This is like this universal amazing highlighter. It really adds like this like serious light to the face. Like, it is different than a lot of my highlighters, and it's pressed, but just the color of it, I don't know, it's like actually putting light onto your face. I don't know, it's really just different. It's not sparkly. It looks really boring in the pan, but on the skin it's just like, yes. I mean, I'm going a little ham on my nose highlight today, but that's because this is just really beautiful. I love it. It's just like, oh, So I really like this highlighter. Definitely check out the Tarte blushes and this Tarte Exposed highlighter. I'm really impressed with that. But another thing that I just about died over that Tarte sent me, I don't want to show you the mitt because it's disgusting, but it is the Tarte Better Bod. This is a body bronzer, you guys. Just, I could stop this video at this being my favorite. Listen, I have used quite a bit of it, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna run out quickly. This is perfect for events. Okay, if you need to look tan, or you're wanting to look tan, and even if you have zero tan whatsoever, you could be as pale as paper and put this on and you are going to look good. So what I love about it is you're supposed to shake it up and then apply it. It's not liquidy at all. It's a thick formula, and what you do is I'm going to put it on the back of my hand just a little bit. I don't have it on today. Ooh, and you don't need very much, so I don't even put that much on. Okay, so all you have to do is take the mitt and you just disperse this around, and it's a matte bronzer, so there's no shimmer in it, and it gives you this amazing tan. Just your skin looks flawless. Do you see the difference there? And I've literally used this when I've had no self-tanner on, so at my fairest, and gotten a really dark color from it, and it just looks gorgeous. So after you apply it and you blend it in, it blends out really well, no streaks whatsoever. Basically think of it as a body makeup. You wait 30 minutes before dressing, and then you can dress and go on with your day. You can wear white with it. It's totally fine. It's not going to transfer. It will transfer within the clothes, but it washes out. It won't transfer on the outside of the clothes. So if you're rubbing up against it, don't worry about that. But since it's pressed against your body, if you're wearing white, that will probably transfer. Sorry about that loud noise. But another thing about it is it comes off with soap and water, but literally you have to kind of like get in there to get it off. So you can shower and it'll still, like, you could shower regularly and you'll probably still have it on, so you really have to kind of get it off of there. So you don't have to worry about if it rains, it's not going to come off. If you sweat, it's not going to come off. It is amazing. Like, I feel like no one, I don't know, maybe people have talked about this and I've completely missed it, but this Better Bod is amazing, especially for events, or just like if you want to look real good. If you just want to, or if you feel like when you're tan you look real good. Like, this makes me feel really good about myself. I love being tan and dark. This is the bomb. So I mean, I was just like super excited to even do this video just so I could tell you about that, because it is matte and not glittery. I feel like every single one of my body bronzers has glitter in it. I just feel like a disco ball, and this is just everything I've ever wanted. Anyway, that does it for all of my Tarte products. So another thing that I've been really loving as far as brushes go is the Luxie brushes. I feel like I don't talk about them enough, but one that I use a lot, it's just like my favorite. Like, it just makes my life so easy. If you guys haven't tried Luxie brushes, they're really good. I have maybe like 5 of them and they all work really, really well. This is the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. I use this for my nose to just kind of shape it a little bit, give it a little bit of just a smaller little feature there, and it just blends it out so good. And you can also use it, you know, for contouring, but I kind of forgo contouring. I'm not huge on sculpting out my cheeks because it makes them look, makes my face shape look kind of strange, kind of like a number 8, like big here, and then small in the middle. I don't like that look. So anyway, I don't contour over there, but I do contour my nose. So if you're looking for a good nose contour brush, check this out, because it is the bomb diggity. These buses though. So something that I purchased a couple months back that I just really, really like is the mint juleps from Lush. If you guys are looking for a nice lip exfoliator, I feel like I'm all over the place with my favorites, but we're just gonna go with it. We're going with it, and here we go. The mint juleps lip scrub is so good and it tastes amazing. I love using it, especially if you guys are really into matte lipsticks. This is really going to help keep your lips prepped for those. So I like to scrub it on and then put a lip treatment on over top of it at nighttime, and that's what I usually do. So I'll use this and maybe the Jouer lip treatment over top of it and just sleep through the night with that on, or I'll use this and I'll use the Tatcha lip treatment. So either or. You can use a drugstore lip treatment, whatever, it's up to you. But this lip scrub is really, really good for exfoliating. Matte lips are so in, and I feel like in the fall they're gonna just, you know, come back come back in and be like all over the place again. So we're gonna have a lot of, you know, matte red lips going on and plum lips and brown lips. And so if you're really gonna look for that matte lip trend, definitely be taking care of your lips and scrubbing them, exfoliating them, and prepping them. Okay? Okay. So this month I have 3 palettes that I couldn't stay out of. One you can't get anymore, but I'm just going to mention a shade in it because that's what I'm going to do. It's the Anastasia Self-Made palette. Disregard the fact that you can't get it anymore, but you can get the pink champagne shade. I'm pretty sure I featured this in favorites before. It is the most beautiful shade. I'm snapping. I don't even know why I'm snapping. But anyway, it's the most beautiful shade. I'm telling you what, pink champagne is amazing. It's going to be beautiful on every single one of your lids, every single one of them, both of them even. It's gonna look amazing when the light hits it. Gorgeous. When it's in natural light, gorgeous. I love it. You guys need to check out pink champagne and get a single of it because I feel like that one for fall, oh, it's gonna be so good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Get your hands on pink champagne. Well, the other one that I've been loving, this is on sale now, is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. You can get it a lot cheaper than I paid for it, and this one, man, you know what, I'm about to hit pan on some of these shades. That makes me really excited because I feel like palettes sometimes don't get a lot of love. Well, when you have multiples of palettes, it's hard to hit pan because maybe you're jumping back and forth from one. So to see the dips that I've made in like Skimp and stuff and Stark, like it gets me excited that I've really been utilizing this, especially since they dropped the price, because I was like, well, at least I'm, you know, utilizing it and not wasting my money on it. So if you're interested in getting this, you can get it on sale. I have it linked below. It's half the price it used to be, and I definitely recommend it for an everyday palette. And then another one I've been loving is the chocolate bar palette, the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette from Too Faced. I've been creating a matte eye look with this, and it's been really fun for me. I'll use coconut cream, and then I'll use peanut butter in the crease, and then I'll use cocoa chili on my outer V, and it just creates this extreme matte look, and I really have enjoyed it. And I do like line my eyes with what do I line my eyes with? Because I need to tell you guys about that. I'm going to be lining my waterline with, is it this one? Yes, and this is my final favorite. I've been lining my waterline with the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. So what I do is I go into my upper waterline and I fill that in and I tight line. And then my lower waterline, what I do is I put it on there and I kind of smudge it onto my lashes. And then I take a brush. I take the Vera Mona brush and I just smudge it out underneath, and it creates this extremely smoky look that's all matte. And I did an all matte face, and then I did a glossy lip, and I was like, yes, I love this. So I was going for the all mattes instead of the shimmers, and it was really beautiful. And the Too Faced Semi-Sweet chocolate bar palette, I feel like sometimes you would look at that and you wouldn't see like, oh hey, I can do an all matte look with this, but you can, and it's really pretty. So those were my favorites. I know I had a lot of makeup favorites, but I have a lot of skincare videos that are coming up or have happened already, so I wanted to mention a lot of, you know, more makeup favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue doing my monthly favorites. Let me know in the comments below what your monthly favorites were. Go ahead and follow me on my other social media. I have it all linked in the description box. I would love to see you over on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat to say hello. And I hope you're having an awesome week. And here's to August. Here we go. School is starting. Let me know if there's any videos that you want. Leave any suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye!